Ngithanda ukubingelela kakhulu ubaba wami.
Osemnini. Hayi bomnini.
Kwangemnandi ukuthi ngibone ubaba egula.
Lapha esikoleni ube successful, achieve whether ngikhona on the day or I'm not there. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me ukuthi ukhona on the day.
So guys, at this point, I'm just praying for Mthombeni to get well for the sake of his kids. What an emotional episode. I literally shedded tears. Salibonani, hello beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel where I give you updates and reviews of reality TV shows. This is our update and review of Uthando Nes'thembu episode 19 highlights. So please watch until the end of this video because I've got a lot to unpack. Let's dive into it. So the episode picked up with continuation of Mthombeni and Abo's conversation at a restaurant. Mthombeni apprised Abo that it's not that he's actually ill, but he is sick because he can do certain things. He went on to tell her that he know what must be done and when, because if you don't do that, you wouldn't know how much time you have left, and he ain't worried about being there because if you have to die, you know you will die. Abo comforted him by telling him that inasmuch as she is worried about his sickness, she always prays that the Lord keeps him and give him strength to get well. She went ahead to tell him that if you feel feeble or realize that things are not working out, even if he ain't doing it for himself, but he should do it for her and the younger siblings. Whilst crying, Mthombeni advised Abo that she should be successful at school. She must do it for herself, not for Yena. Whether you will be there on the day of your graduation or not, it doesn't matter. Abo pointed out to him that it matters to her for him to be there at your graduation. Okay, so guys, Mthombeni and Abo's conversation made me emotional. Abo is a strong girl. The fact that she comforted her dad and didn't shed any tear. If it was me, I would have broken down in tears. I just love the relationship between Abo and your dad. She is Mthombeni's safe space. He poured out his heart to her without leaving out anything. Him constantly crying is after effects of stroke. A stroke commonly causes sudden unpredictable changes in emotions. So whilst he was crying, Abel looked straight in his eyes and told him to be strong and not lose hope. I appreciate Abo for encouraging Mthombeni to be strong. Sometimes when one is sick, all they need is words of comfort and encouragement. They can be incredibly helpful. Abo's words uplifted Mthombeni's spirit and provided motivation for him to keep going, and also reminded him that he ain't alone. He really needed that because he looked so defeated when they started their conversation. But at least Abo managed to put a smile on his face at the end of the conversation. Moving on with the highlights of the show, on the second part, we saw Mato, Abongwe, and Sneh at the beach praying. Umato said they have been praying for Ubabake to recover so that they can celebrate with him his 50th birthday party. Usne said when Mato started praying, she kept asking her to accompany her and she'd get there and also pray. Abo added that she have never really been a praying person. In grade 12, that's when she started taking prayer more seriously and going to church. She went on to say she don't know what changed, but she guessed she just grew up. So guys, that is literally one thing we can take away from Umato. She is a good mother. She raised her kids well. I felt Abo's prayer. It was powerful. I'm proud of Mato that she taught her kids that prayer conquers all. Also, the love she have for Usne, despite the fact that she ain't her biological mom, is out of this world. Mtombeni once gave up on Usne, but Mato never gave up on her. She gives her a sense of belonging. May God bless her. I acknowledge her for praying during this difficult time. Jesus is the healer. Definitely Mtombeni shall be healed and live long. On the last part of the show, we saw Mtombeni meeting up with Makhumalo at a restaurant to talk about Indaba Ka number 5. Mtombeni said to Makhumalo, you can see that she is really fighting him for bringing in number 5, and he have a feeling that it's hard to face here, and he feel everyone is in a fighting spirit because yena Makhumalo have influenced them. McKay told Mtombeni that she haven't influenced anybody, she only spoke for her side, which is very clear to everyone who talks to her. She clarified to him that she don't have a problem with him taking his wife, but she feel like he's pushing things very fast. She wish she could respect everyone in terms of not running in the pace he is going. And also, Yenam Tombeni, he haven't made strides for number 5 to be able to bring her home amongst them. In her diarization, Makhumalo said she don't know how they can present number 5 without any bridal ceremonies taking place. As brides, they came to the homestead when they brought gifts to the groom's family to be introduced to the ancestors. So she don't know, but a lot has changed. She went further to say she really don't know what's the rush with number 5. She guess yena uyazi Mtombeni. Mtombeni in his diarization he added that the reason he were talking to McKay is because she is one person he always give a chance that's not awarded to everyone else, because this thing of not having children is putting her at a disadvantage. So he wants her support, but he can't call her out on her wrongdoing if she won't acknowledge it. It's only when she realizes that she has made a mistake where you can only say to her she has made a mistake. Okay, so guys, I'm just like Tombeni should just be honest with Makhumalo that number 5 is pregnant. That's why he's on the rush. Word on the street is that number 5 gave birth. So meaning when the show was shot, she was pregnant. Even Umato picked it up when they met for lunch. He must be honest. Sometimes mseleku can be insensitive, so Makhumalo have to support him when it comes to number 5 because she doesn't have a child. Mseleku is a chief manipulator. Shem. Somebody cannot express your feelings because she don't have a child, but she supports him financially. Musa is literally ungrateful. As Makhumalo's husband, he ain't supposed to consistently remind us that McKay doesn't have a child. That's so wrong of him. Yena, you want Makhumalo to acknowledge your wrongdoings, whilst he fails to do that himself. He is busy seeing a speck in McKay's eye, but failing to notice the beam in his own eye. I give up on mseleku, guys. So that is all that I had in this particular video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. If you have got your own opinion or observation, please kindly go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section box down below. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. It's bye for now.